Hello. 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 I'm changing my headset battery because I forgot to do it before we started. Like peanuts, and I said I would do it, and I didn't do it. Crazy. Absolute wild. There we go. Wow. Hello. 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 What's happening? What's going on? Is this all working? Yes, I think so. We are good. We have no sound issues today. I am... Hello, hello. What's up? What's up, Tess? How's it going? I am going to be playing with my... Not today, because I can't bother to go into the settings of my camera. I need to change the ISO of my camera at some point. I'm not doing that now because it requires me to take it off the mount and play around with it and press buttons. I'm not doing that because I'm trying to try and get rid of some of the graininess, because I haven't actually changed the camera settings, even though I changed rooms, and this room's a lot lighter than the room that I purposely painted in the office. So the aperture settings and the ISO settings are to that. I know it's been annoying me now for a while. Anyway, how are you? How's Trix? How is everybody? Is that working? Yeah. Right. Do we have any new goal things on YouTube? We do not. So we just do that, that, and that. That should work. Nice. Nice. So I did some work, only a little bit. Sub counter is off by... Yeah, it will be. It always is. It's just the low sort of... It's the low settings on YouTube. It's the way it refreshes. It will go up 10 at some point in one go. On its own. It's just delayed. I've given up trying. Given up trying. A lot of it, it's just the way YouTube's... It's not... They haven't really refined the stats for the live stuff as well as the other platforms do. I'd like to put like goals on it and things, you know, like membership goals and things like that through it, but they wouldn't update live enough for me either, as it happened. So it's not worth the stress. It's not worth it. As they say. Hello, Ollie. How you doing? Are you back? Yeah. Yeah. Welcome. So I did a little bit of work on the build we started last week. I added some more. I added the station. Did I? What else did I do? I can't remember what we did in the stream and what I've left. I built the bridge, the Y junction, right? And a little bit of the freight yard, correct? I didn't do much because we spent a lot of time catching up. I'm going to have a look at my own stuff. Yeah, that's right. It'll be, I won't hear much from it now. It'll be, it's kind of out of my hands. Why can I see... Owen, he's back in business. Are you starting this all over again? Oh, this is last week. What am I doing? Then it ended. Yeah, I'm having a look. So I built that. I built the junction there. I'm fast forwarding through my VOD. And we got the coal run going, didn't we? And then I put some vehicle coal runs in, didn't I? And that was about it. Gonna build that bridge down there. Okay, cool. Yeah. I got it. What's happened since last week? So I've done a video. I started recording some Train Sim World 6 content. With a little sneak peek, Julian has slowly started to remove the assists and tooltips from the HUD. So the cab ride itself and the recording is going to be interesting. So it was good. It was a good run. I'm going to commentate over it. So that should be, hopefully, it might even be tomorrow. Actually, I might even drop that tomorrow. We'll see. So we started doing that. Stream Elements bot running. Learn how to customize. I don't know how. At least we can stop melting now. It's a lot better. I have got the aircon unit on today. Is it raining yet? It's meant to be raining. I'm going to have a look. It looks like it has rained and now the sun's out. So who knows what that means? Who absolutely knows what that means? On a side note, I got a new phone last week. Luna and I are now fully in sync with the absolute same phone as each other. Funny is that it's the Galaxy Fold 8 Ultra. Needs a case. It's very nice. It's been a while since I got a new phone. My other phone was battered. You can ask Luna that. It was absolutely wrecked. Ruined. Destroyed. It's been dropped at many an airport. So it was well overdue. Like about 2 years ago, I decided I wasn't going to get a new phone every time a new phone came out and try and save some money. So I rammed my iPhone into the ground before I got a newie. Decided to get sensible. No, I'm not. I'm a neither. I don't care. Like, honestly, I couldn't care. I think, like, horses for courses, couldn't really care. I think there's not much between Apple and Android in reality. Doesn't really matter. I've had iPhones for the last, I'd say, four or five phones. Before that, I was not even on Android because it wasn't even fully fledged, and I can't remember what I was on before that. I can't even remember what phone I had before that, before my first iPhone. I've had all sorts of phones. I used to have this LG flip phone, right? LG Prada. It was a Prada branded flip phone. Years ago. I'm going to find it. LG Prada phone. No, it wasn't a flip phone, the Prada, was it? No, but I did have I had a... Somebody's selling LG Prada KE850 mobile phone accessories in original box for 800. No, for what's that? No, oh, there's one here. £239.90. 2007. Is that when I had it? That's when I remember the box. Yeah, look. On eBay. Yeah, I'll accept the cookies. Cookies. Yeah, look. Where's the game button? There it is. I used to have one of these. 2 megapixels. Look at that. I don't want them bad boys. So I'm not really a fanboy of either, really. Whatever suits your needs at the time. I quite like these. It took me a while to get used to it, like where things are. Hello there, Rim. Hello there. Fancied watching Star Wars the other day. Hello there. Are you having a back in the day moment? I always have back in the day moments. They become more and more and more frequent as you get older. Back in the day. Back in the day. Do you know what I need to do? I need to do like a, because like you don't get a live announcement, do you? Which is crazy. Because it doesn't work like that. Live now. Woo! I visited Northampton a few years ago. It was bloody lovely in a northern accent. It was bloody lovely, Rim. Northampton, I used to frequent Northampton years ago for a record shop called Sidewinder Records. It was during my garage days. Right. So that'll load in a little bit. So today, on the build today, obviously hence the title, we're going postal, is I wanted to add a local postal network and the beginnings of a sort of rail hub for the post. So we're talking quite a substantial sidings area with a couple of platforms for unloading, loading the mail to go around sort of further areas on the map, like in a sorting center. And then we need a rural mail sort of delivery, some trucks going for this local area and just having the mail sorted on this local area. We have some commercial goods going. So we also, I want to sort of plan ahead for some of the goods as well. Goods and services that we'll be supplying. We have a couple of passenger routes going, just some little ones, a bit ramping up, but it's been a bit of a slow burner, this one. I saw another record shop in the Grosvenor shopping center. Is it Grosvenor? Grosvenor? I'm gonna. It's not nice, and now the old Greyfriars bus station is gone. Oh. I'm really mixed up. I'm really lost. Greyfriars. We have a fair bit of road freight already going, so we have sort of some freight, we have some steel being delivered to a tools factory, and those tools going to one or two of the towns, which is now starting to demand. We can actually do another road freight to another place as well. Down there, because we're not going to do rail to that at all. We'll do buses, but I'll show you in a minute. So what I've done with our sort of, well, I'm going to show you. Screw it. Let me just add some volume. So in keeping with my obsession with the Newcastle kind of loop, we've done a sort of teardroppy, kind of arrowy kind of, yeah, Northgate is a much nicer bus station thing. But so what I've done is we've done a hybrid of Newcastle come Birmingham New Street. So we've got a Birmingham New Street style station, quite a lot of platforms there, with a Newcastle kind of approach here, with the Newcastle split there, and back into here. Instead of this sort of bending that way and that coming that way and like Newcastle going that way, I've gone straight and that's bending that way instead. And then we go into our Birmingham kind of approach junctions here. I'm not sure how far we got with that before, but that's what we've ended up with. As beginnings of a, so this will be the major sort of freight terminal for the area in terms of goods in, goods out. I've sort of started an aggregates kind of area here. I've got a waste here. I thought I'd build a little wasting there. So I've taken a lot of inspiration from sort of the Birmingham area, but sort of changed up this a little bit more. Tucked that in. Started building this railway up. We have one passenger route here going backwards and forwards to here, and then we have another passenger route coming out here, here, into here, down. I extended it as far as here and kind of left it here. This is kind of a hybrid of kind of Coventry kind of layout. Birmingham Newcastle Street, yeah. So somewhere here on this map, we need to install, for some reason, when I looked up Newcastle Station on Panorama, it showed me Newcastle, South Africa. Yeah, sometimes you have to, on the open rail, you need to select like so the easiest way is just to find the symbols for the rail operator. So I was thinking we adopt some sort of sidings here and have our mail off here somewhere, because we already have what we can do. Hold on, I got itchy nose. It's driving me insane. We go 160 electrified. If we just extend this out, and then we maybe about here. That'll be it, actually. Ooh! Actually, no, I need to do it this way, because we've got that. Yeah, that there. That there. And then a little. No, they can go further forwards. They can go about there. Let me go freight. A post is going to be 320 max, so I don't want it as long. And I want... Not those. I do. It'd be funny if you put Windows 98 virtual machine in a Windows 7 virtual machine and a Linux Mint virtual machine. What? They're wrong again. That sounds like that's gonna hurt my head, I'm not gonna lie. It's getting old, you know, Rim. Behave. Leave me be. Right, we're gonna put these in here. This is our mail. Do not join. Ugh. I'm not. Thank you very much. Got to get halfway through 40s yet. How dare you? How dare you? My dad, your dad's 49. Wow. How's he feeling? Is he feeling good? Looking healthy? Please give me hope. 43 to go. Behave. He feels Polish. Well, each to their own. Oops. What colour the Royal Mail building? Blue? Green? What colour should we do the Royal Mail building, guys? We can't do red. There is no red. It's white, black, brown, blue, green. Ran. The closest, isn't it? I keep pressing the console button. That's a funny looking brown, right? Park what? Park Farden? Ugh! Stop it. You're gonna love Busted 27. Oh, I forgot to reply to that DM. My bad. Right, my phone just made a noise. I either paid for something or something was paid. It's all that money you guys giving me, just rolling in there. Right. Needs more textures, doesn't it? You're gonna play around. You're gonna play around on Windows 7 now. Needs more textures. It's a bit boring, that color. I want gravel either. Maybe I'll leave it like that. I've lowered that side because what I'm gonna do is gonna put that's not. I want to put that in there, but not right now. Can anybody remember the train asset for the Royal Mail carriages? Oh, the game's locked up. It won't like them. You ever next dev stream release? I need to do a video on it really, but then I don't see the point sometimes because try partials. That's a good idea. A lot of videos have been done on it already. I mean, I could do my sort of thoughts on it. The stuff I have seen, like I really like. Some stuff I'm not too bothered about. But then I asked myself the question, they seem to be showing a lot of the stuff that a lot of people kind of want to see. Does that make sense? No. What are they? What are the carriages? Mark 1. I need you to look quickly at what I'm playing. It better be good. Hold on. What? It's a game. I need to mute it because I'm gonna get told off. Right, I have it on. I have it on the side. I'll keep an eye on it. Right, guys, how's that looking so far? That's what I want to do, actually, is I want to put a little roundabout here. And about that. And then we want to go... Why can't... I need more road options on the one-way system. By the way, I haven't got... I think I mentioned it last... last week. We turned off left-hand drive because I wanted to use the small depots that kept on messing up. Do you know what it is? Oh, I'm watching. It's like it's a Lord of the Rings game. I'm waiting, or is this? This looks like the interest. Am I watching the wrong stream? It looks like you're watching the film. I'm definitely tuned into the right one, isn't I? Yeah. Oh, there we go. It's changed. Look at that movement. Go on. Swing it. Swing it. Right, we have our depot in place. Something tells me we're probably going to need... Right, we need... What I do need is I want a large car park behind this, like that. To level out this ground. It sort of appears to I played like 20 years ago. What do I need? Actually, do I? Do another bigger roundabout there. And I want to level that out about there. I want it going at slight. Maybe. First bridge of the game. First bridge of the game. Have I accidentally deleted that whole shed? I have. Oh well. Why haven't I got a bridge here? What are you doing? What are you doing? Julian just adding towns. Why would I want to farm there? Are you crazy? Damn these railways. Well, we're just gonna have to have an ugly bridge there for now. And then I guess we could do some silly little... Oop. Nice. Connection like that. I haven't even put the mail sorting center in here yet. So that was all a bit pointless, this roundabout, yeah. Because what I might do now is... Ugh! Is not that. Maybe that. Because then we can... mail. We can put that input output on production level. That can upgrade itself over time because that's what it does, right? There we go. I wish the industries didn't look so sort of boring like that. Hey, turned off Lord of the Rings. Stop sharing a Lord of the Rings. I wish the industries were less sort of this. What's this? What's this mail sorting? Why is there this? I know it's like a mod. But you know what I mean. Right. So what we need now is our little... This is what I wanted to use, the reason why I kept the right-hand traffic. Asphalt wall highlighting for bar. We're going to have two. That's the only thing with these, like... I want to get rid of the industry. But we'll go with these two first. We'll get these going first. So we need... mail. I love they incorporated the movie into the game. Yes, it was very good. Where are we? That's too big. Right, we should call... What we do? Mail. So that's the mail that route. That's fine. Right, so... you should start with one. Julian. And he's connecting to the road. Julian. 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 Two. Right, there's the first mail route done. Where's that going? I was going that way too. Okay, we're doing a nice little drive around. Okay. So now we need... yeah. wish it was just one in and out. Hello all, great game. I wish it was just one in and out on this. I do. How much does that cover? That covers a decent amount. We might have to destroy some buildings here to get this one in. Such as life. You're in and out. Hello. I'm an in and out burger. That's fine. Mail. New line. Platform 3. In and out. Yaha. Yeah, it's, I'm waiting for the data people. I'm waiting for the data people, Pete. I mean, I'm waiting for an agent to take on my case. A human hasn't even looked at it yet, Twitch, mate. They don't reply to emails. They don't do anything. They're useless. Which is the state of them right now. Well, my prediction is that website is going to be sucked into Amazon before you know it. I think they're slowly just going to whittle it down to nothing over the next coming years. I'd like to get sucked into the Amazon. Sorry, I'm gonna have to, for the sake of mail here, guys, I'm gonna have to get rid of some of you lot. I wonder if I... Oh, look, I could have made that really small and then just whacked up the street length a little bit. How are you anyway, Peter? You good? You keeping well? Okay. Now we need trucks. These have got Royal Mail vans on them, haven't they? Yeah. When in doubt, cheese. Oh, you know what? I could smell some cheese and crackers right about now. Go, my Royal Mail trucks. Go. What's your favourite cheese, Tess? Let's have a cheese off. Wait. Right, there was something else I wanted to do. Oh, that's what I wanted to do as well, actually. The mail lines, I wanted to auto... Oh, I'm mature, but I'm partial to red Leicester. I quite like the red Leicester. I quite like a strong cheese, though. Do like a nice blue. I made some... what did I make the other day? Because I'm trying to save lots of money, right? I'm trying to do a weekly shop, so... I did a little shop. I've been watching a lot of Andy cooks. So I made a couple of butter chickens over the last couple of months. I've been trying to sort of cook more. Or just like one person sort of like pan meals. So a lot of different spaghettis and quick spaghettis. I made but I did make the other last week. They're Mexican things and I can't remember now. They're beef in them. Made like a beef mince. And I basically in 3 of them I ended up using a whole bowl of mozzarella. And it was like pulling them apart. Oh, what are they called? I'm gonna have to find them now. I always forget what they're called. No. I'm gonna go to my YouTube history. Andy Cooks is good, by the way. But that's awesome.
I like to leave.
Quesadillas. I make beef quesadillas. They were very good. I'm making a lot of like stuff myself. Getting back on the old cooking front. And them bad boys all queued up. Look, looking cool. Looking cool. there any mail in the mail thing yet? No. Why not? You said you wanted mail. Is that connected to that? Yeah. Let's go. Mail me. Made a nice chili prawn spaghetti last night. That was good. The king prawn spaghetti, chilies, some cherry tomatoes, obviously garlic, and something else. What else is in there? Oh, some parsley. That was good. What do you want? You're hungry again. You're mental. Yeah, you. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Just gonna feed the cat. In fact, I'm gonna feed the cat and make a cup of tea. Do you want to go on a van? Should we go on a van cab ride while I'm gone? How's that sound? I think that sounds pretty good. What's this one? I do. Oh, look at that! He's in the car! Why do I always get that weird... Let's go forwards a little bit. Here we go. Alright, back in a sec. doing? When does it get what right? Yes. Yeah. Relax. Relax, cat. Relax. Right, I'm back. Have we got any mail? No, we haven't got anything. Why not? Any mail in these things yet? No. Let's just check this line. Well, I know it takes a while for this to get going, doesn't it? The mail stuff. There is demand for it, so we'll just see. No, not really. I'm assuming it will get going once I start supplying more. Right, you've got... You're getting tools though, right? Yeah. You're not getting anything, are you? Let's get some tools going here as well. Tools, 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 tools. What's going on? Why isn't it making a new line when I asked for a new line? What? Why's my game glitched out? It's not, it's because I had an A stuck in there. Absolute donut. Why haven't I given these lines? God. Button tools. I do. I do. It's that funny blue one. Oh, we've got big Royal Mail truck. Ooh. Nice. Right. I did want to get another coal route in somewhere, but it's another a rail coal route in. I was struggling. To find a decent connection that's not too far away, so we can just do a little local kind of run. Well, a little, you know, small rail run. Somewhere. There. Hold on, actually, I need to check something on Open Rail. I swear I can do... Oh, I can't type. I cannot type. So this, in essence, could do... Okay. What? Right, wait, something wooden. Not that one. That one. $360. Less gaps. Cross country spotter. Yo, how's it going? How many cross countries? Oh my god, what a mess. That's not going to work. Why have I done that? It might work. No, it's not. You play Transformer Fever 2 as well? How you getting on? You having a good? It's gonna be a UK line. Nice. What part of the UK are you doing? Always interested. Ugh. 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 Because I'm in the wrong bit again. East Midlands. Nice. Any particular era? Modern day. I like olden days, but I prefer modern days. I feel you. I do for now. I just wanted to get the route going. Hui! Oh, wrong one. Bonk. Ay, ay, ay. And of all the trains that are in East Midlands, nice. I mean, there's, yeah, Steam Workshop's loaded, right? See, I'm more of a like, I'm going to leave that. I'm not going to signal in between this yet because there's no point. That'll do for now. Oh, no. Lovely jubbly. Alright, looks cool. It's getting there. It's getting there. This should probably be my last build before Transport Fever 3. So I'm going to go in heavy on this one and make sure it all kind of works. This is kind of a hybrid of Newcastle meets Birmingham New Street. Birmingham New Street kind of approach here, but then we go into a Newcastle kind of junction. So it's kind of a little bit... It makes it a little bit interesting and challenging. We get the best of two, sort of, and I've built like a freight yard where the loop is, where Newcastle's normally just like a little bypass, and I built a mail centre as well. Now I'm just adding some coal. And I'm just going to call that steel. I'll work that out what that is. That's fine. There we go. Okay. Right. Need a loco, diesel loco for coal towing. Come on, people. Mid 2000s, later 90s. Diesel. No, diesel coal. Let's go. Because if you don't pick, I'll go with a 58. Okay, you're all useless. I'm picking. And we're going with these. At 303 meters long. Beautiful. You was outside. What are you doing out there, mate? Be careful. We're having a little bit of a cab ride. That's just how we roll. How's your flat coming, Tez? Is it good? We're back at 3 p.m. What's up, Stonks? Have you changed your username? You're now Stonks Incorporated? You've never always been Stonks Incorporated, have you? Yeah, it was meant to be 2, but I was running late. To be honest with you, I was up too late last night and I slept in a little bit and then watched some YouTube, you know. Caught up on my sports news, you know, had a little chat to Luna. How's your flat? Yeah, the details inside these 58s are amazing, aren't they? Oh, we had them other ones, didn't we? That I drove on. Indeed, I have, my boy. Although it was Stonks Incorporated Roblox until about a year ago. How many mods have you got? Shall we have a look? On this build in particular, we have loaded. 512 mods enabled on this build. I'm not sure how many I've got total win again, but there's 512 there. And the detail on this 58 is very good, but I could have used the what? You know what? What did we have? What did I drive in Transport in Train Sim World 6 before I went away? Holy moly, Batman! Was it these? It was these, wasn't it? The class 20. Can I change them? How fast do these go? Top speed? Yeah! Where's the cement? Yeah, we're gonna do metal sector. One of them. That better be the right side. Yeah. No. We're gonna have 2. Doubling up, guys, doubling up. Might as well. Hold on. Yeah. My PC is ready to retrieve route mods. Are you so excited I am? I'm quite lucky. I'm quite lucky in that when I stream as well that yeah. Look, reckon them carriages are too big for that. No, they're good, aren't they? Yeah, look at that. We're quite high, aren't we? Yeah, there we are. It's because I don't want to be lonely, Tess. We'll be friends. I'm quite lucky because like for streaming, obviously I'm 2 PC set up, so I have capture card in the second PC, so that helps. Everything streaming related, recording related is attached to that, so my camera, things like that. And then I did spend a fortune on a new PC a couple of years ago. Look at us roll. My Death Adder hyperspeed's running out of battery. Have I got any spares? Holy crap. Have I got the on charge? Right, mouse might run out of battery power at some point during this stream. If it does, that's when we call it. Alright, we go till then. I didn't plug any in either. Plugged in my vape ones. Oh, there's a battery there. Maybe that'll work. We'll keep that there just in case. I'm so organised, you know. Toot toot. Oh. Oh, this is going to go in there, pretend to unload, then go back again, then go back again, and then go. I'm going to get some assets and grubby this up a bit around here. I'm going to move that truck spawner as well. I don't like it there. It's out of place. I just put it there quick. Right, so when I was recording a Train Sim World 6, right, Tez, right, there's a couple of, so I managed to get the tilt working. And I managed to do the tilt without the alarm going off and resetting it. So we do have a bit of tilt going on the 390. I'm going to edit some of it out because some of it's messy, but some of it I'm leaving in just for, you know, purposes, just for comedy value. Maybe I should have used those cargo carriages, not these ones. These ones are a bit too clean. What do you reckon? I need to put signals on here. Is there any mods out there that lets you make the trains tilt? No. There is nothing, no. So Transport Fever Free, from looking at the last video, well, one of the more recent videos showed a train tilting through the corners. Now, my hope for that is that it's set to a certain track type and certain train. One thing I didn't like is the animation of the tilting. It was a bit blocky, but then, you know, it's early showing. But I'm hoping that there's certain tracks, and it's going to be certain tracks where you add camber or banking into them. But no, there is not, mate. Unfortunately. I don't need to know all that. I just wanted to... Let me change this battery. There's not much different in them. Oh, you're streaming on Friday, but we're almost 2 hours in and only just noticed this Wednesday. Yeah. No, I didn't. I do have. So Luna bought me some DLC for Train Sim World 6 that we need to try. So we'll probably do that next week. %8 on this. That'll do. We'll roll with that. Chug. Hey, look. Floating signal. That's a bit glitchy. Not a fan of that. Might have to fix that. That hill's a bit steep. What should you do first to make the best railway? What do you mean? I always, so depending on what you're doing, if you're doing like recreation or inspiration, I always find it easier starting with sort of a base and then spidering out and concentrating on an area. So with this one, we're concentrating on this. I used to concentrate a lot on terminal stations in the early days, so I did a lot of different London Euston kind of style approaches. I really like London Euston approach. I think it's interesting. I think like the grade separation, the flyovers, and the approach really does interest me. I like doing different versions of that, and then different things catch my eye. So sort of the Newcastle approach caught my eye, and I've always quite liked the Birmingham New Street approach. Not from a practicality, sort of admiration point of view, but more of a like intricacies point of view. It always makes it, you know, challenging and easy. And then I mix them up. I always create sort of a base and then build out from there. So with this build, we're trying to slow down, build the industry for this area, and then spider out. Not get too crazy. I have the tendency to spider out too quickly and end up in a bit of chaos mode. So we're trying to keep it slightly contained, spider out, do little jets out like this route here. Just some coal, come back again. It's up to you. I'd do both in an area. I like building up both in an area. I like pre-planning. I build up a lot of empty stations. One second. The cat was just a little bit sick on the floor. So I like pre-planning areas, thinking about what the area is going to have. So I'll build out the freight terminal and then build it out from there. And concentrate on the area. I built this station for the sake of having to build it. It's kind of a Coventry kind of inspired sort of area network junction. It's also not very flat for some reason there. Oh well. What is going on there? Look at that. That looked really weird then from the angle, but it's all right. It's level. Strange. The reason why I do sidings like this and then have it come in is I like to get the trains off the line. So with freight, I like to get them anywhere they're going to be sharing with passenger services. I like to get them off the railway so they can stack up here and then take turns picking up from here if they have to. But they can stack in here. So if it gets any busier, I've got a bit of give. But they can get off the railway. Same here. It's going to be, I'm trying to minimize, it's going to be quite busy down here. So I'm trying to minimize, this is why I have this. Trying to minimize trains getting stuck here and holding up passenger service. They can get off the railway quick first. If they can sit here for all they like, and then I put one turn back there because that makes them wait here, and that can only have one, so you don't get any blockages. Same here, sidings here, there, no. What's up, Ab? Abby, Ab. What's up, Abs? How's it going? Sup? So yeah, that's kind of how I do it. I'm kind of trying to stay concentrated around this area, building it up. We seem to have a hell of a lot of coal and not enough. Sup. And not enough iron ore. So what we might do is, where is the iron? It's up here, isn't it? So we could, yeah, we've got 1.5K. We could see, we got here, we could add. So where's, we could double up on the iron ore. So we can copy the drain, but I want to change some stuffs. I want to change that loco. I want to change it to one of these. Why are you going there when you're at the front? It's your new one. Well, but yeah. Yeah, it's the new and last one. The newie and the lasty. Line 1. I haven't even named that line. That's crazy. Julian. Have I even named that? No, it's literally called that. One bunch. There we go. Let's make sure that worked, because sometimes the timetables mod doesn't work. See? No, it doesn't. There we go. Tick. Stop messing me about. Okay. Somebody's cooking something now outside, and that smells really good. Mmm. So I built this, and then before I built sort of the passenger station, I just had a bit of track here, just sort of ended there at the end of the bridge. I didn't even have, I had the freight first, I guess, because it's like the high income. Do I care too much about income in this game? No, not really. I'm more about making it look pretty and watching things work. I do like it to make some money. I mean, you know, I think because I spent money on some trains, there's some rail. Once they get going, we should make some moolah. It's 23 today. Like normally you go, oh, it's a lovely, lovely day, but it's just weird how much cooler it is, isn't it? Right? $18 up north. Up north. I like, see, like mid to early 20s. Mid 20s, good. Anything 30 plus, just get out of town. Like, especially in the UK. Like, it's just not right. It's not normal. It's not normal, guys. Just not normal. Then as we spider out, we'll build on this and we'll build like a goods in, a big sort of goods in area here where we can feed all the other industries around here with whatever they need when we have some more stations further away. Yeah. We said it was phase 7 in the sun. I thought how I did. It was although right, honestly, right, that day felt okay. It was the next day and the day after, even though it was cooler, I think the salon had heated up So it held it, and it was like sweating. So when I'm blow drying, like it's just in my eyes. I sweat like here. Yeah, like I have thinking sweats as well. Like just thinking, looking at it. I haven't done anything. It's cutting. Just brain. My brain obviously sweats. Just big thinking sweats as well. Crazy. That's why we make tight corners, guys, so we get the squeak. Looking nice. Because I've got more than one way into this, I think. No, I haven't. No, that's going to hold that trend there. So maybe I should have. Maybe. Oh, there we go. That might work a little bit better. Where the hell are you going now? Gone on an adventure. See yourself. You need to sort yourself out by going that way. You do that, fella. Best thing about the new flat is I can have all the windows open and not worry about the cats getting out. But you got grates over them or something. What on earth are you doing? No, the only episode so far. Oh, nice. I don't know why you've done that, but each to their own. Don't know why you've done a crazy. Oh, is it because I was messing around with that bit of track? I bet it was. Well, we got any mail yet? Still no mail. That's what, 4% consumers. 1. Why have you got so much? You can have another truck. You've got too much stored. How far are they open then? Because cats can get through some like proper skinny gaps. They're like that. Like that. I'm quite lucky where Gizmo doesn't seem that interested to go out anymore. Not bothered. I can shove my aircon pipe out the window and it's all good. Quite like that. It's looking pretty decent, all in all. Need to change the track on this flyover. Is it the bald cats that are... Is it the bald cats that are skinny? I mean, all cats are pretty skinny once you shave off their hair, dude. Quite agile, aren't they? That just upgraded or downgraded? Well, this all needs smoothing out. It needs some sort of vegetation or whatever I'm going to do with it. Maybe some like industry buildings or something around here. This needs like, I need to sort of like build it up. I mean, I'm building the network, so it's kind of. Why does that? Crosses that. Squeak a lot, don't they, them trains? Oh, you shouldn't go up there, didn't you? So what I might, I'm not sure what I'm trying to get more simple things into here. So maybe it's like comm mats. So I did do like an offloader here where I'm just going to have aggregates maybe delivered to this at some point when it's in demand and then sent down to wherever we have maybe some sort of comm mats factory somewhere. Somehow. Maybe the next station after this one. We have some comm mats going on. We've got this nice big river as well. We could bring stuff down. There's quite a few things near the edge of the river, so we could do some sort of nice sort of base. We could do almost double harbour this. We could have like a freight harbour one side and a little passenger harbour another. Not only that, then I could have some sort of subway system going on. That would be pretty damn cool, I reckon. Yeah, we could almost have passengers one side, freight the other there. Because we could have a passenger route from here to here. Because I'm not sure. We could have a couple of buses, maybe. You're a big river. I am. Big River D. Oh. So yeah, so we got this stone quarry here, so we could have that trucks delivering that to this. Then we'll have a train picking it up. Are there like a mod for optimization or something? My game screams after one of the train route lines. No. There is one mod that might help you that reduces the view difference, but it's more of a line issue. And this game doesn't optimize even sort of better the RAM, so we're hoping like Transport Fever 3 would be better, but there is a mod. The River D. There is a mod, dude, that might help you. It's performance tuning. It's that one. Find that one on Steam Workshop. Might help you a little bit. You can. There's some videos on it. There are some videos on it. I haven't done one, but there are some. And you can just play around with these. I haven't got it activated, am I? Problem, yeah, like I said, the problem with this game, it doesn't utilize even if you've got DDR5, like really fast RAM, it just doesn't. The game just goes, nah, you're done. Some people get away with it more than others, but many of us don't. Because it's not necessarily a graphical performance issue and it's more of a RAM issue, just changing graphic settings don't do too much for it. Yeah, with games like this, it's notorious. Like any sort of tycoon game, once things get a bit crazy, they're notorious for it because it's just managing so much in the back end. I think it's really hard to optimize something like that. And yeah, I did loads of games like this I played over the years. They run into that kind of roadblock after a while, you know? I'm sure it'd be better, and I'm sure it's something they're well aware of. Like, you know. And because what they need to understand is we're crazy, right? And we need 1,000 lines with many intricacies and flyovers and great separations and just junctions and just busy. Just needs to be busy. Signal boxes on my line? No, not yet. No. Sometimes I add a few of them. Got an itchy foot. See what they do look cool. The GWR ones look pretty nice, don't they? I think that switch is too far forwards for this one. So I think I need to do a switch here at some point. Yes, I do. I think the mod's called British Signal Box. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, and there's a the GWR one, I think. That one. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, they're very pretty. Ling ding ding ding. They are very, very pretty. Right, so that's what I'm going to do, guys. I think I'm going to build down to another station at some point this week. We'll return to this on Friday anyway. So what's the objective? Look, what are you going to do with this? Just make it look pretty and watch it run. If it stays in profit, amazing. My objective is generally to sort of recreate and use a lot of when I build builds. A lot of the time, I will use massive inspiration from real life British railway stations and junctions. So, for example, this one here is a mixture of is it basically if Newcastle and Birmingham New Street had a baby. Is kind of the inspiration on that. So mashing them together and see if I can get them to work and look nice. And I'll slowly detail this up and make it look pretty. Add some more areas and then slowly feed this area industry and see how busy it gets and spider out from there. So it's kind of a bit like I did with the What If, but just with a little bit more containment and a little bit more control. I'm not going too bananas. I always think up new things, that's all. I want to try that now. It's a bit like this junction, yeah. Let's see how well I can make it work without getting too many bottlenecks. And making sure every station and every bit of industry is used properly. And it's needed and nothing's unnecessary. So the challenge is making sure everything's needed and necessary while still making it look pretty nice. And I'm trying to stick to around sort of 2005 to 1980s kind of locos and train services. So 91s, 92s, 86s, things like that. And, you know, 20s, 58s, 50s. Nothing too fancy. Right now, my steel mill's not getting enough iron ore, so I'm trying to up that. It's getting too much coal and not enough iron ore. Why? Because I've done it that way by accident. I wonder if I can get some sort of pebble texture here to simulate maybe like a little bit of a pebble beach there. So I built the land out, obviously, here. You know, built into the river a little bit because I didn't want the bridge to look massive. So I've sort of simulated like building the land out a little bit. Do you know what I mean? That needs something there as well. Maybe some concrete building around that. Some assets on that side. So the idea is that I built, even though there's no tool trains yet, there's just tool road. I built this in preparation and beforehand. So the idea is those freight trains will come in here, they'll turn back on this freight station to go in there and turn back and go again and stop here. I was originally, see where I've built this mail center, I was initially going to build it up here, but then I changed my mind. I think once we get some cabrites going and we build this up and add some more details, that will look pretty nice coming through there. I think so anyway. That's about it, guys. So, I don't know what to do on Friday. Do we extend this track down and then get some sort of commats going on Friday and build that out and start building a commats network? And we'd have to activate this freight in so we get some commats delivered to the area. So I'm thinking like after this station, come down a little bit or a fair bit. And do some sort of rugby style, because I need to work out, because I got this line here that I kind of want to carry on this way and then wrap this way at some point. Maybe. Because that's there now. I've got to think where I want this to go as well. So maybe I'll build this one out and then... I wish I could make the map wider. I want a bigger map. Julian needs a wider map. Maybe here. Maybe here. Let's do a little bit of paint. Just to remind me. Station there. Then that can... round. And I can have some sort of V junction there. Right. There. I might narrow this river a little bit here. I might even get rid of this. I might get rid of this. I'll decide. I'll decide. Because then I'll have line going that way. That will go that way. And that will go that way. Either side of that. That'll swing. And then that one will go maybe like that and like that. And then that will go down like that somehow because it will meet that one. Yes, something like that. Something like that. In my head, I have a plan. So we will have this line go down to sort of a rugby style station. Maybe to here. Maybe here. We'll swing around these hills into here and then up to here. Yes. Rivers lose the trains every single time. They're they're in the way. Just in the way. I mean, if I can keep it, I will do. If I need to build junctions, then they're going. Then they're going. And that is that. Oh, that'll look nice because that'll be there as well. Bit more paint. And then we'll get the combats going and we'll be flying. Right. Anyway. Drill absolute legends. Thank you very much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. We'll be back on it. I got some Train Sim World 6 stuff coming. We'll be back on this though on Friday. And then next week we'll return. And next Tuesday, next Wednesday, I really want to do the DLC that Luna got me. Give that a try. I can't remember what it's called right now. It's gone. But I want to try the Train Sim World DLC next Friday. Thank you very much for all the support. Thank you for your continued membership. To those of you still members, it's amazing. Thank you. It really does help me out massively. And watching the content as well. It's been really cool. growing week by week. It's wicked. Thank you very much. And, you know, thank you very much for hanging out in Discord and stuff. I try to chat more, but you guys seem to just take the mick out of each other on a constant anyway. So whatever. You're all amazing. Thank you very much. Oh, regards. T-shirts. Yes, they're being worked on. There will be some more of those T-shirts, the schematic T-shirts, and we're bringing out a couple of different stations. They are coming. They're being worked on. I wasn't quite happy with some of it, so we're changing some of it a little bit, just because I wasn't happy with it. That's all, and that's why it's taken a while. And obviously, I've had other things going on, and I haven't been in the country, etc., etc. So things have slowed down on that front, but they will come, and I will tell you, and you'll get a pop. What I probably do actually is I won't tell you until maybe I'm live, and then we'll drop them when we're live. So keep an eye out on those bad boys. You'll see them in and around. Anyway, when you're watching the videos and stuff. Have a wonderful, 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 wonderful couple of days. I'll see you guys on Friday. Be safe, take care, and all that jazz. I really do need to add a end stream shortcut to my stream deck, but I don't. So I just end it like that. Anyway, have a good one, guys. Peace out. Take care.